This is for my fellow 40 plus babes. Our complexion routine doesn't have to feel complicated. I'm going to share some simple tips and tricks for my everyday look.
The most important thing is we want to make sure our skin looks like skin. I like to start with foundation, and the best part is you can customize your coverage depending on what kind of look you want that day. One swipe gives you more of that sheer skin tint effect. 2 or 3 swipes gives you more a full coverage, and I would say a much more flawless application. The biggest trick with creamy products from LYS is really in the blending. Let the brush do the work. I always use tapping and buffing motions so everything melts seamlessly into the skin and gives that smooth airbrush finish without looking heavy. Next up, I like to use my concealer, and this is where less is definitely more. One of my biggest tips is not bringing the concealer too close to the waterline because that can emphasize creasing. Keeping it slightly lower helps everything look softer, smoother, and much more natural. I always like to bring the concealer to the high points of the face to brighten and lift the complexion. And when blending under the eye, I always blend upward in an almost diagonal motion. That little technique visually lifts the face and opens up the eye area beautifully. You can already see how much brighter and more refreshed my complexion looks. Now it's time to set everything in place. Before applying powder, always smooth out any creases first so you're not locking them in. Then go in and lightly set the makeup so it lasts all day. I personally love pressed and loose powder, but in this case I'm using pressed powder because it tends to give more of a soft focus blurred finish. A couple quick powder tips. I avoid putting too much powder on the cheek area because I want the skin to keep some natural radiance there. Instead, I focus powder more on my T-zone areas where I naturally can get oily throughout the day. And you can really see the difference once you see the makeup set. It instantly makes the complexion look more flawless, more smooth, and more perfected while helping everything last longer.
See, that wasn't that hard. You can totally do it. Let me know what you think when you give it a try.